our AI, in this case, ChatGPT, and we're going to just do Control V on the keyboard. There we go. Our prompt is there, and now we'll submit it. And already ChatGPT is providing me with some questions. So let me go here where it says to provide the highest quality work, I need to ask you a few questions. I have already, before doing this video, written down the answers to these questions. So I have it on another screen. Let me just go over and copy that information over here. Okay, so I'm ready to supply the answers to these questions. Once again, I'll just come back here over to the chat, Control V, and I want to show you that the answers that I've provided are actually really short. It's based on a fictional business called primatech.com. But notice, these are not paragraphs of answers. These are just really short sentences. Okay, let's submit it, and let's let ChatGPT get to work. Well, as you would expect, and this is what usually happens, the AI produces a very good result right from the beginning. And so here we go. It's providing several slides showing me just what's needed for this webinar. But this is only half the story, because once this completes, we're going to have ChatGPT do an evaluation of this. And wait till you see how this works. Would you like me to evaluate this work and provide options to improve it? Yes or no? So I definitely want to say yes here. And it's on its way. Now I'm going to receive a table that is evaluating the work. And first off, there's 6 different criteria that we see here. And now we're just looking at the rating real quick. We see we have a 7.5, an 8, an 8.5, an 8, 7.5, and 8. So not bad. Really good to start with, actually. However, there are some details for improving it. And that's what we see over here. We're not going to read through all of these. But if you found that you said, yeah, I actually would like for it to utilize this feedback and improve the script, well, that's the beauty of what happens next. Because down here, we can choose option 1, refine based on feedback. So I'm just going to press the number 1, submit it, and once again, ChatGPT will now rewrite and give me a list of the modifications and updates that it made to the original script to show me that it improved it. And then again, would you like me to evaluate this work? Before we do that, here's the change log. Look at all these changes that are in here. Fantastic. Let's have it evaluate it again. Let's see if the score improved. It should have improved. Now, I find that the improvement is not usually dramatic. We're at 8, 8.5. Now we have a 9, 8.5, and 8, and 8.5. So we saw some incremental improvement. Once again, we look at the feedback for improvement column, and there's some specific things that can be done. And so once again, we'll iterate again like this, and we'll say refine based on feedback. Once again, I'm going to press 1. And off it goes. Well, what are some of the other things that we could do? We could ask it to provide a more stringent evaluation. We could ask it to answer more questions for personalization. We could ask it to emulate either a focus group's feedback or a group of experts' detailed feedback. I like 6 as well. Let's get creative and try a different approach altogether. And then 8 is great in case there are things that you need to improve the format, style, or length. So if you said, yeah, 8, 10 slides is not enough, I need it actually to be longer, 15 or 20 slides, it will then be able to extend it out for you. And then the final one, auto magically make this a 10 out of 10. I have found this particular one a little hit or miss on the prompts. I stay away from that one and just iterate like I've been demonstrating. Okay, ChatGPT finished with the refinement, and let's evaluate it and see where we're at right now. Our last time that we're going to evaluate it, we'll say yes. How do we do? We have a 9, a 9, 9.5, 9, 9, 9. Fantastic. Now, what is it basing the score on? That's a key question, right? So let's go all the way back up to the top. And I want to show you in the original prompt that we sent. Let me locate this. So let's go through here. And there we go. We're almost there. Okay. So first off, there are 3 key references that it's using to base its evaluation score off of. These are books and other sources. In this case, it's a video that I'm going to show you the name of in just a moment, which it's evaluating ChatGPT's response in comparison with these references. So the first reference is a book, Building a Story Brand, Clarify Your Message so Customers Will Listen. The author is Donald Miller from 2017. The reference number 2 is the Influence, the Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini from 1984. And number 3 is a TED Talk, The 9 Public Speaking Secrets of the World's Top Minds. So it's got those key references in mind, and now it's evaluating its own output against the source or content of those messages on how to be effective in delivering, in this case, a presentation, a webinar, and so forth. Did you see how easy it was to iterate? Now, of course, I provided some detailed explanation, but if you're just doing this on your own and you're saying yes and press 1 for the iterative feedback to be applied, you can see that it would take just a few minutes to be able to apply the suggestions. What a fantastic resource this is.